with another live stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, because if you do, please make sure to smash that like button. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And let's get to it, shall we? So, if you know by the title of this live stream, we're going to be doing the Mets versus the Yankees, the Battle of New York, the subway station ride. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the live stream. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're new button. So yeah, so let's get to it, shall we? So I'm not gonna be playing, so we'll play at Citi Field, opened in 2009. Wow. Same with Yankee Stadium. We'll do MLB. I like the MLB. Alright, and here we go. It's the New York Yankees at New York Met Stadium, Citi Field. And hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's begin, shall we?
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. New York attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
The 2-0 is taken, strike one. Nope. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Wilmer Flores would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Adrian now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Still no score. Here's Didi Gregorius as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
Batting fifth.
And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High pop-up. Flores waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth. Third baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Walker bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's had a nice campaign so far and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the American League's second leading vote getter at first base. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Next up for New York, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Mesoraco on at first, nobody out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's running. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball one to start the at-bat. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 18 driven in. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
High and away, not close. 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down. Next for New York, number 25. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Digging in, Masahiro Tanaka. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat as Asdrubal Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Drilled to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Fouled off. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Just can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Cabrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Adrian Gonzalez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Gonzalez stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed. He's had an amazing career.
Bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. catches the outside edge, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Tanaka's ready. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Two and two. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting the result. Job well done.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. DeGrom, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Didi Gregorius.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now to the plate, Neil Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more as Dribble Cabrera. A fly out and a single for him so far.
As Dribble Cabrera.
On its way is pitch number 75. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. To short, hit hard. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Riding in once again, Jay Bruce. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Right side, reined in to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Third baseman number 4, Wilmer.
Ready now, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. 1-1 to count. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
From the belt, the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. They're up 2-0. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready for another chance. Number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
To Cabrera for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ronald Torreyes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. No home runs as of yet and 6 RBIs. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 2-0. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ready once again, Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Devin Mesoraco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius over to his left. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 30,
Michael Conforto will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Andujar is there for it. 2 down.
the batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's big Aaron Judd. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup. The 3-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Jason Shreve gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jason Shreve.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacob deGrom. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. Walker is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
Now it's 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1 home. It's in there for strike number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, captain.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Is at the knees and inside, but called a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, he walked them on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Sanchez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Yanks leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Next up from New York, Jay Bruce. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Wilmer Flores. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge
Over to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Adrian now.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the ninth inning in this one.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there. One away. Aaron Hicks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. First pitch on its way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Flores in foul ground. He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show.
Well, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed. So, I guess DeGrom got a perfect game, and the Yankees lost 2-0. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Nick by 96 is out.